My name is Barrett Christy, and I'm a snowboarder. I was not always a snowboarder. I started when I was 19 years old. I grew up in Pennsylvania and played a lot of sports when I was a kid. Was pretty competitive, but I didn't have a passion or a purpose. None of them kept me that focused for very long. When I was 19, I moved out of Pennsylvania and drove to California just for the sake of adventure. And I found snowboarding. Snowboarding at that point just lit a fire under me. It was something I found that I was so excited about and wanted to do more than anything else. The thing that I struggled with at that point was at 19, actually for many years before that, people kept asking, what do you want to be when you grow up? What are you going to go to school for? And I didn't have an answer to that. I didn't have anything that I was excited about, that I couldn't see too far ahead of myself, and didn't have any of those long-term goals. But thanks to snowboarding, I really learned to embrace what was in front of me. I learned how to focus and train, really just train to be healthy and be outside and set goals for myself that I wanted to accomplish. With snowboarding, it wasn't about looking 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, trying to imagine what I wanted to be. It was about those baby steps, about those small little steps to learn along the way so that I could go from doing 180s to 360s and beyond, and transitions. So with snowboarding, it's about edge control and about air awareness and about speed and fluidity and all those things. Whether you're competitive or not, it makes, and those are the skills you need to progress and just to be competent on the mountain. I think learning about transitions was really big for me, and it kind of came full circle in life because transitions are so important. You need to seek out those transitions for landing, for jumping off of, for getting speed, for avoiding obstacles, and nobody wants to land flat. You need to find a little transition to land on. I found that advice and that lesson I learned through snowboarding has helped me in life, because even as a student, as a professional, it's about finding these little transitions and learning to make the most out of them. So even as a mother now, it wasn't, when you have babies, you don't think about what do your kids want to be when they grow up. You're first thinking about how are you going to feed them, and how are you going to take care of them, and how are they going to learn to walk and take care of themselves. And I think that the transition lesson was the most valuable lesson I learned from snowboarding, because it's taught me to take everything one step at a time and to get really aware of my surroundings and aware of what my environment has in front of me, what I can do with the environment in front of me. So no matter what the obstacle, no matter what the challenge, I like to think of it as though I am seeking out those transitions and finding the best place where I can improve and make my life better, but also make my family's life better. So I hope that I'm able to teach my children to do that as well, because it will save them a lot of struggle. It's important to have long-term goals and to look ahead and have something you're driven for, but don't get overwhelmed with what lays ahead and the impossibilities ahead. Look at the possibilities and the small little transitions that you can master along the way, because the confidence you gain from those and the knowledge and strength is what makes you a better person, better set up for your future. Thank you.